Today's gonna be a good show. For all of you that didn't hit the thumbs up already, please hit the thumbs up. I'm still riding to location. I'm on my way very soon. I'll be here any moment. I'm actually parking the motorcycle as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. As we speak. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. God
maybe I'ma get a
damn.
little anxious. Maybe I'ma get a little shy. Cause everybody's trying to be famous, and I'm just trying to find a place to hide. All I wanna do is just hold somebody, but no one ever wants to get to know somebody. I don't even know how to explain this. I don't even think I'm gonna try.
Shout outs to Hurrah! I see you. Hurrah! We also have somebody else here. Bob, I see you. AM, I see you. AM.
I'ma tell them all that you can either hate me or love me, but that's just the way I am. I'ma tell them all that you can either hate me or love me, but that's just the way I am. 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 That's just the way I am.
Dookie in the house, straight Dookie.
Maybe I don't go out
Let me see
anymore.
if we pour
Feeling
some.
like I really don't deserve this. Life ain't nothing like it was before. Cause all I wanna do is just hold somebody, but no one ever wants to get to know somebody. If you go and look under the surface, baby, I'm a little insecure. That's okay. That's okay.
It's a lie. Jesus.
I'ma tell them all that you can either hate me or love me, but that's just the way I am. I'ma tell them all that you can either
Welcome to the show. Let's see who we have. Tomato, straight Dookie in the house. Straight Dookie. Good to see you. A lot of people here. Very good to see you guys. If you can, do me the favor. Hit the thumbs up. It helps out a bunch. I got some topics today. We got some topics to talk about. Hit the goddamn like button. Please do me the favor, baby. Shout out to all of you.
Everybody's trying to be famous, and I'm just trying to find a place to hide. I'ma tell them all that you can either hate me or love me, but that's just the way I am. I'ma tell them all that you can either hate me or love me, but that's just the way I am. I get a little anxious, maybe I'm a little scared. Everybody's trying to be famous, even though that's just the way I am.
Everybody here, I see you guys. I see you guys. Alright, let's go to the show. Let's go to the real show, man. Come to the one and only. This is the real show now. The beginning was all just, I have to get my mind right. Haven't streamed in a while. I think it's been about, if I remember clearly, it's been about maybe almost a week. Nah, I think it did it in, July 4th. Shout out to each and every one of you that can hear the bowing, ladies and gentlemen, hear that. Well, today here in Miami, Florida, it is so goddamn freaking hot. I don't even know how I'm out here doing a live stream with you guys, but I have to do a live stream because this is YouTube algorithm. This is for you all. This is for you all. Do you hear the bowing? Look, I hear the bowing. Look, I can hear everything. This mic can officially grab the streets that are a couple miles away. And shout outs to each and every one of you, Fragcom, Whiskey Community, and also the watch community, because I wear my watches every day. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fragcom, you know what it's all about. Fragrances, also whiskeys. I love whiskeys. This is the main cherry on top in this channel would be obviously whiskeys. We all have some whiskeys that we talk about. We talk about all whiskeys. All channels talk about Buffalo Trace, Buffalo Trace, Buffalo Trace. I'm goddamn sick and tired of hearing about Buffalo Trace. Look, for all of you wondering, I'm going to go around the room and see, some people are saying a couple shout outs here in the room. I see you. But anyways, the intro, if all of you want to know who sings the intro, it is, you could check in the chat room, but I can tell you that I did that intro because, you know what? In the fragrance community that I've been seeing, everybody wants to be either loved, hated, or they want to be somebody. And that intro and that song, it's a popular song here in Miami, and I think most people know about the song. It's a song you hear in the malls, a song you hear many places, and what it really portrays is that the guy doesn't care. Just like me, I don't give a damn if you guys hate me or love me. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You guys can all hate me, love me, whatever it is, and I know most of you love me, and this is why I'm here, because I do a good show for all of you guys. And let's see if this mic is good. I think the mic, check. I think the mic is good. For all of you wondering, okay, this stream is basically topics. Then we're talking about topics that have to be related into the Fragcom, and also going to be related to the whiskey community and the watch community too. Watch community, you guys are going to be part of this drama too, and these topics. I got a lot of topics up ahead, but to start off the show, I'm going to say We're going to start off with the first topic, okay? We're going to have to do it, okay? Do it. Okay, topic, American freedom is real. Appreciate it. I have to do this every show. The flag that I have in back of me is the American flag. There's a reason why I have it in back of me, because if anybody ever jumps into this stream, because YouTube puts me out there, they jump in, they're not going to know where I'm from, and guess what? You see the flag in back, I'm here in America, USA. This is the homeland of bourbon whiskey, and I am the Whiskey Reaper. So I want to let you guys know we have to appreciate the flag in back of us, because without the flag in back of us, you know what? At the end of the day, some of us wouldn't be able to be online. Look, I don't like talking about North Korea, but nobody in North Korea is ever going to see YouTube, okay? Let's just put it that way. Shout outs to everybody here in the chat room. I see each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. I see you guys. For the meantime, I want to tell you guys what I'm drinking. As a matter of fact, I had to pour myself a little bit of ice. It is so hot outside. It's 100 degrees outside here in Miami, Florida. But the only difference between this week than last week, I've been coughing a lot this week. Okay, the coughing that's coming out of me is dust. Okay, I got dust coming out of my mouth. Okay, because the Sahara dust is literally pushing a lot of wind into the city, into Florida also, the state of Florida. But Miami's getting most of it because it's really hot down here in Miami. I'm telling you, it's hot, boys. It's so hot here in Miami. So I have to pour myself my summer drink. And if you guys don't already know, ladies and gentlemen, here in the land of the free, okay, anything in Texas is beautiful. This is what I'm drinking today. This is Garrison Brothers, the Honeydew. I am not officially sponsored, and I will never be sponsored by any company because I just don't want to be sponsored by any company. I can tell you, Horse Soldier, okay? If you guys don't know who Horse Soldier is, they did send me a glass, a Horse Soldier glass. Shout out to the Horse Soldier, all the American veterans. They noticed that I basically talk about Horse Soldier all the time, and they are basically in Florida. And if you ever come to Florida, they have a restaurant here in Florida. So shout out to all the veterans, American veterans. Shout out to Horse Soldier. They're amazing. But we're talking about Texas whiskey right now. And we're talking about also the topic of the day. The topic right now. Well, not all the day. It's going to be, the next topic is going to, look. This is the next topic, okay? This is the next topic. And it's going to be a good topic. That is the next topic. But for the meantime, I still gotta give a salutes to all the U.S. Navy, the Marines, all the Army, everybody in the Air Force. I see you, Air Force. Most of them rewatch my stream, and the reason why I like doing Sundays is because Mondays is the day that sometimes they have a little bit of time in the morning. So right now, I believe it's around 3, so they should be sleeping right now. All the on duty, all the people, all the soldiers out there in maybe Iraq or wherever they're at. I know in I think it was South Africa, some people that I know are working certain jobs over there. So most of the people out there, they get to rewatch this tomorrow. And for any of you that don't know, I really do appreciate all of you guys that really watch my shit out here, because this shit is crazy. Some of the things I say, I don't rewatch any of my streams. But the last stream, I had to rewatch. I had to check out my mic to see if it's okay. And when I rewatched it, I said, damn, this man is fucking amazing. Anyways, shout outs to all of you. And yes, I am the host. I am the Alpha, the Omega. Yes, I am. I see you guys. I'm going to go around the room and see a couple people here. We have Daniel Stanley. We also have the one and only, okay? We have the one and Event Years of Spirits. Hello, Event Years of Spirits. Amazing woman. We're going to be talking about women and men right now, too. But for the meantime, you guys, please do me the favor, hit the like button. It does help out a bunch. I'm going to make sure that you guys know that the next topic is going to be a hot one. Okay, a very hot one. Okay, here is the next topic. Okay, finally, we got a topic that we can all really share a little bit of breather room. Okay, for the people in the whiskey community and the people in my channel, if you don't already know, okay, there's a little bit of drama going on in certain communities. Now, I'm only in 3 communities: watch community, whiskey community, and the fragrance community. For some reason, when it comes to talking about fragrances, something just goes south. I don't know what it is. It's just everything just goes completely haywire. And then people start going crazy over fragrances. Is that what happens? No, that doesn't, the fragrance, you can put the fragrances out of the picture. Okay, I don't even know why I showed the fragrance, but I can tell you, look, yesterday and the day before, and a couple days already, since I've been coughing, I haven't been able to live stream because this weather is so hot out here. I don't even know how I am able to do a live stream right now in this Miami heat. But look, the topic of the day right now, this current topic that I have is drama real in the live streams, baby? Is it really, really real? Look, it's as real as it gets, okay? If none of you have noticed any of the dramas because you don't know the channels to watch the drama, and it's okay. I tend to needle a lot of panelists because at the end of the day, sometimes it gets snooze fest over in the fragrance community. So let me give you a recap, okay, of what I've been seeing in the streams. The whiskey community is all about really reviewing whiskeys. To me, I feel that's boring because I show you guys the best whiskeys. I could just give you a video and boom, you get the video. Some of the last stream that I did, I talked about obviously the Garrison Brothers. This is the summer whiskey of every year. Okay, this is what I drink all the time. But I have to tell you that when it comes to drama and the fragrance community, I've been noticing that there's certain people that like to put their real life personal stuff in the screens. And I think, to me, it's fabulous. I think it's amazing. It's nothing I would do. I would never do any of that. But I think it is so amazing to see people actually put their stream up and they just talk about their personal life. Nobody wants to hear about nobody's personal life, but we're there watching. And since I haven't been able to do many stuff in the last couple of days because I've been coughing because of this weather, it's been hot, and I just haven't had the need to really do a lot of things. I've been tuning into some of these streams, these drama streams. Okay, Margie Noir is one of the streams. Margie Noir is one of the women that's in the fragrance community. Also, we do have Mr. Smelly. He has a little, he has a group. Mr. Smelly has a group in the fragrance community, has a group that just cry babies. Cry babies. And then most of us, most of you guys in the chat room, most of you guys watch. And I think many of us have to understand women and men both have different personalities. The women are always going to be very much emotional. But when you see a man more emotional than a woman, that's when we tune in. We're just there. We're watching. I just can't believe it. We're just watching. Why is a man so much more emotional than a woman? Don't understand it. We'll never understand it. But most of us have been watching that drama in the fragrance community. Yes, I said it here first. The fragrance community. Look, when it comes to fragrances, we can talk about fragrances all the time. There's never going to be any drama when I talk about a fragrance because I'm going to tell you guys, hey, look, this is straight dookie, or it's amazing, or it's 10-star, 5-star. Just like whiskey, never going to have an issue. But when it comes to the fragrance community, there's a lot of men that are very, very emotional, and it creates a good amount of content. So that's what I'm talking about right now, the drama that I've seen in the fragrance community. Holy shit, gentlemen, what are you guys doing? You gentlemen over there in the fragrance community have so much emotion that you can put that on TV, and I would think it was the Kim Kardashian show. But then again, I do not watch the Kim Kardashians. I do watch sports, and anything that has to do with sports. News, I watch. But yeah, I think each and every one of you, I don't know what's going on over there, the fragrance community. I know what's going on, but I don't know what's going on. You get what I mean? I think some of you, this is why you guys tune in to the fragrance community, because there's certain live streams, okay, that are just beyond me. They're just ridiculous. They're like, holy shit, what is going on right now? Why is this guy crying on the stream? Why is the guy screaming to the damn camera saying, do you hear me? Of course we hear you. Anyways, I had to put that out there. There's a lot of drama in the live streams, and it goes to the watch community too. The watch community has a lot of drama going on too. But the problem with the watch community compared to the fragrance community, there's two communities, okay? One community has more women, the fragrance community. The watch community has literally 99.9% men. Okay, now those men are all freaking wolves, and the other half are just little betas. So the watch community, I'm in the watch community. Archie Luxuries, his streams, I'm part of their group, and you know, it's fun to see all the stuff that they talk about. They talk about $20,000 watches. Wow, why'd you get that $40,000 watches straight dookie? Why'd you get that? You piece of, you know, they start talking bad to each other, and I'm used to that. So when it comes to the fragrance community, man, I am not used to seeing the emotional status of a man, especially on the live stream. I'm not ready. I'm not looking. And I did say recently, it's Hogwarts type shit. Because Hogwarts type shit, what I meant to say was basically it's all baloney. It is all Harry Potter book type fictional, like pretend WWF type stuff. And I think some of the drama that I've seen lately, that's basically what it is. So you know what, I did add to that. We're gonna go on to the next. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next because I think, okay, super chats are amazing. I'm gonna tell you guys, super chats are amazing, and the last stream was a great stream. The stream, I think I've been getting good super chats. You guys have been awesome with all the super chats. All the super chats you guys have been sending have been fabulous. Okay. But I have to say, you know, some of these topics I'm actually writing down. Everything I'm right now saying is just coming out of me like a flow of water coming out of a damn broke down AC system. You know what I mean? It's just coming out like that. But anyways, here we go. I'm gonna go on to the next topic. A premium whiskey. Premium whiskey and standard. Is there a difference when it comes to those two different type of whiskeys? Well, it does. There's a difference. A huge, huge difference, okay? Now, I do know that many people on the polls that you guys have been watching, everybody wants to get Buffalo Trace. That's not the case when it comes to premium to standard. Buffalo Trace is one of the most sought-out companies that everybody wants to get anything that has to do with Buffalo Trace. Okay, so I will tell you there's going to be more topics. I'm going to go back to some of the drama very soon. But for right now, I have to tell you guys, whiskey topics are very... you guys need to learn a little bit of something. Okay, so when it comes to... Okay, the difference between premium and standard, I'm gonna give it to you easy, okay? Standard would be something you could officially get at the store that would be easily sipped on. You could literally use it you can use it in a cocktail. That would be a standard. Okay, that would be officially a standard. Melissa Villanueva, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. The first super chat I got today from Melissa Villanueva. I really appreciate you. Amazing, amazing, amazing super chat. I'm going to keep that on there. Melissa says, with the $5 super chat, and if you haven't followed Melissa Villanueva, she does women fragrance content. Now, this is the difference between some of you men and some of you women. Okay, some of the men out here in the fragrance community talk about women fragrances. Why? Why we gotta be talking about women? You're a man. You're not wearing no woman fragrance, for God's sakes. If it's unisex, I understand. Unisex, you could talk about, oh, a woman could wear this. I get it. But gentlemen, if you have a channel, do not talk about women fragrances, because you, for God's sakes, ain't gonna be wearing no goddamn freaking Britney Spears perfume, for God's sakes, okay? I just gotta say that out there, because some of the men think they can get some views out here. Melissa Villanueva talks about mainly, okay, female fragrances, and she is one of the few out there that has, okay, videos about men fragrances, and I think that's great. It's amazing. I don't want to see a woman talking about a goddamn man fragrance. For God's sakes, ladies, you're not wearing the men fragrance. You're not wearing goddamn Chanel. You're not wearing Chanel. You're not wearing out here, ladies. You're not wearing Hugo Boss, okay? You ain't wearing no Hugo Boss. Ain't no way, okay? You wearing a Hugo Boss? There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. Look, ladies, I don't think there's a lady that I know that wears this. Ladies, there's no lady out here wearing goddamn perfumed Marley Galloway. For God's sakes, are you joking me? So that's why I enjoy that there's ladies that stay in their lane, and Melissa Villanueva is one of these women that stays in her lane. I love it about that. So sign up to her channel if you haven't. You want to get a little bit of advice of women fragrances. She would be the woman to talk about. She knows all about women fragrances, and it's amazing, amazing to see, man. By the way, we have a couple people in the chat room. It's a fun chat room. This is what it's all about. Fun. Talk about fragrances. Look, okay, I'm gonna say this one more time. Ladies that talk about men fragrances, put the damn freaking fragrance down. Okay, ain't nobody gonna listen to your video. Okay, I ain't gonna listen to it. Okay, because you ain't wearing it. Anyways, Melissa, thank you so much for that one. Follow her if you can. Also, thank you so much for the super chat over here. Bob, I see you, Bob. Now, if you don't know Bob, well, now you know him. He is one of these guys from Instagram. If you haven't followed Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. An amazing content. I do some funny stuff in the stories. Give you guys a little bit of entertainment. Over here, Bob says with the $2 super chat, thoughts on the Garrison Brothers Guadalupe. Look, man, I have so many Guadalupes. The Guadalupe from Garrison Brothers is officially the best port cask, okay, finished whiskey, I think, in the world. When it comes to bourbon whiskey, I think it's the best made. It is rich. It is beautiful. I have my bottle. I think you guys have seen it. I think you've seen it, Bob. On the last stream, I think I had it out with the orange top. Beautiful. I do recommend each and every one of you trying to get yourself one of these Garrison Brothers. Now, I will say, okay, Bob, I hope you enjoyed, your present that you got in the mail. And everybody here, you all can be participating in the giveaways. I want to do giveaways often, and I want to tell you guys, it doesn't matter if you're a lady or a guy or a gentleman. You have to be in the chat room. If you're in the chat room, I will give you a giveaway. I usually try to do that all the time. I'm going to say right here, event yours. I see you, event yours. Now, I will tell you, when you do have an event, hey, it's you got it, okay? You got it. But you let me know, and I know I haven't been able to respond to most messages, but yeah, here we go. For all of you wondering, yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is a difference between the standard and the premium whiskey. Now, when it comes to Garrison Brothers, the Texas whiskey, this is like a $200 bottle. This is going to be a premium whiskey because it's finished. Most of the times, if they're finished in certain cask, or depends on if they're aged. When they're aged, that's when you know they're premium. I'm going to give you a good example of what would be the difference between a premium and the standard. Let me see if we have something here that I can show you guys, because I don't even have. Let me see if I have something here. Okay, here we go. Well, I can show you this one. I have this one in front of me. This would be something you guys can get. It's under $40. Horse Soldier. This is one of the bourbons that it's a standard bourbon whiskey. Well, the best part about this is that you can use this for a cocktail. Now, I don't completely tell you guys that you can drink it neat. You could drink this neat, but this would be like a standard bourbon whiskey. You get most of those notes that you would get in most of the other bourbon whiskey, and this would be kind of like a standard. Okay, now I'm going to show you the difference between that one and the other one. Now, the other one, I'm pretty empty in the other bottle. This bottle that I have now, there's a reason why Horse Soldier sent me the merch. They send me merch, the glasses, is because I am the only guy, I think, on Instagram that literally has drank at least 8 bottles of Horse Soldier. Now, this is my last bottle. I have a little bit left. But this would be a premium. The reason this is a premium would be because the proof point on here, the cast strength, the barrel strengths are usually tend to be more flavor forward. So you're going to have more flavor on this one, and it's going to be about close to $100, $80, $90. So this would be a premium compared to, obviously, the regular standard. Why do they do that? Because if a company starts out just putting premiums, you're never going to see them at the bars. Most of the bars and restaurants want their standard bottling, which allows them to make any type of cocktail. And at the end of the day, if you want a free Chihuahua, there's a free Chihuahua, I think like 20 yards away. Anybody wants one? Hey, unless nobody, hey, free. Forget about 100. Forget about 100. No, free, not mine, free. Jesus Lord, I gotta tell you something, okay? Oh, this is off the record, okay? Off the record. For all of you that don't know, here in Miami, it's crazy out here in Miami. But here in Miami, there is a little thing called, adoption, okay? And when people end up adopting an animal here in Miami, what happens is sometimes it gets out of hand. They tell family members, and all of a sudden, everybody around the world has a little dog. Now, this happens to be a thing that happens often here. Okay, most of the macho, big bodybuilders here in Miami. Okay, it's sad to say. Most of the big bodybuilders and the huge mother freakers that are 400 or something pounds bodybuilding animals, they usually have a small little goddamn dog. I don't know what they do with that dog. I don't know if they walk it, but all the time when I see a dude in the damn freaking South Beach, he got a little dog. I don't know what that's about, but I know that in Miami, okay, the only men out here in Miami that have big dogs are the ghetto, the thugs out here, the guys like me, the military guys, the former veterans. Most of them have huge dogs, okay? Most of the guys out here that are just savages have huge dogs. I have a huge dog. He's inside. He's pretty big. I think 75, 80 pounds. The point of the matter is that if you ever come to South Florida, it's hot. And be careful that you don't see a small little Chihuahua surrounding a big, bulky dude. Could be a short dude too. He could be a guy like TGLT. What is his TG? What's this guy's name? The guy that all the jerks talks about. I forgot his name. Like that. You can see guys like that with little tiny Chihuahua. Happens here all the time, man. Let me see here with the $2 super chat. Bob over here. He says, should I purchase Garrison Brothers Honeydew? Okay, so here's the thing with Honeydew. Okay, this over here, I only drink this in summertime. Repeat after me, ladies and gentlemen. I only drink this here for summertime. It's so hot out here that the only times that I officially drink this, it is 80 proof. Okay, I want to get a little bit of sweetness, and I want to get the bourbon taste to it. So I drink this, and I enjoy it. Do I tell you to get the Honeydew? I only tell you if you are going to be outside, have it. If you're going to be inside drinking, do not buy it. Do not buy it. If you're a man that tends to go outside, grill, goes to the beach, if you're a guy that likes to be outside, you're living in a city that's super, super hot, get yourself the Garrison Brothers Honeydew. Ladies, I don't care what ladies out there. Any lady, okay? You could be a Latina. You could be from South Africa. You could be from London. You could be from Italy. You could be from Jamaica. I see you, Jamaica. You could be from the USA. Ladies. This is your drink, okay? It's low proof. It's sweet. You get that beautiful, beautiful honey. And it goes into like a bourbon whiskey, the Texas style bourbon whiskey. This is a beautiful, beautiful whiskey, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, I'm telling you, you would really enjoy this one. And gentlemen, you would really enjoy this. I'm sipping on this right now. Oh, God, that's good. Anyways, let me go on here and see. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate the super chats today. Oh man, look, it's so hot out here. It is so goddamn hot. Anyways, let me go back on topic. The next topic. Now, this topic is going to get controversial. Very, very much so controversial. Bob, thank you so much. Remember, the bigger super chat that ends up coming onto this channel, I will keep it up at the end. Here we go. Now, this is going to be controversial to some of you. I do know it's going to be very controversial, but this is a whiskey and topic type stream. So here we go. Okay, some of you, I don't know who needs to hear this, but in the fragrance community, we have been noticing a lot of people putting their personal lives out there. Sometimes it just comes too hard, too fast. I mean, some of us are unexpecting when it happens, okay? Before I talk about this beautiful garbage subject, I'm going to say straight up garbage, straight dookie subject, because I'm going to tell you, I'm not a fan of that, but we're going to have to talk about it now. What I'm going to do now, for the meantime, I'm going to show you guys something that you should do. Now, this is a decant, beautiful decant. You see how beautiful that is? That is a beauty. Okay, get yourself a more expensive one and get the best, cheapest goddamn whiskey you can find. And it's not going to matter at the end of the day. So here we go. This is Benchmark, okay? Benchmark single barrel. This is one of the best single barrels that you can find under 25 bucks. This might be the best single barrel in the USA that's under $25. Anybody out here that says, old granddad, you're wrong. My man, my ladies, this is the best under 25 single barrel in the world. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody wants to tell you the truth. I'm here to tell you always the truth. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this up so it looks good. Now, I'm going to do this live because before the subject that I'm about to talk about, it's going to be a hard, heavy hitter. I need to do something. So here we go. Let's fill this puppy up. Oh yeah, look at that. That's just fucking good, isn't it? Damn. How beautiful is that? Just filled it up to the top. And now you got yourself a beautiful, look at that. Now it looks good on the screen, doesn't it? So ladies and gentlemen, the best, okay, under 25. Now, the reason why I show you guys is because no YouTuber is going to be going out of the limb to show you this, okay? No, there's no goddamn YouTuber out there that's going to show you this. They're scared. They're scared that their audience is going to say something, and I don't give a damn what anybody's scared of, because here, you know, I'm from Miami, okay? We in Miami, we don't care. We got some balls. We say what we have to say, and we'll say it. So I want to let you guys know one of the best out there. So if any of you are want to get into whiskey, remember, drink responsibly, and this bottle should not be finished in a day. In a week, it shouldn't either. Just take it easy. Take it easy, my man. Let me put this over here. God damn, it's fucking hot out here. Okay, so here we go. The topic that you guys want to hear about. Oh man, this is gonna be a heavy hitter. This is gonna be a heavy hitter. Okay, here we go. Okay, Oda Jerks, I see you guys. If you guys don't know what Oda Jerks is, they're just like a little group in the fragrance community. The whiskey community doesn't have, the whiskey community doesn't have time to troll. Okay, the fragrance community has a lot of time. The watch community has a lot of time to troll, but the whiskey community that I'm in, there's nobody really all about that. Whiskey community, the community that I enjoy, the community that I feel that, you know, I'm a part of, that most people are kind of worried that I might come up hard, like to 10K, 20K. Well, most of them are really, let's just put it, they're not buying their bottles. But that's okay. That's okay. There's a couple channels, Whiskey Encore, shout outs to Whiskey Encore. He has a smaller group that they all talk about whiskeys late at night. But anyways, hey, let me talk about the topic of the right now of the hour. Okay, man, this is gonna be a good topic. Okay, here we go with this topic. Okay, should men 50 years or older be dating 21-year-olds? And I'm gonna straight up say, whoever agrees with that, you're just a sicko. You're just a sick man. Okay, I don't think any man that is beyond 50-something should be dating a 21-year-old. Okay, it's just disgusting. Okay, it doesn't make any sense. Look, when I go to Las Vegas, I think many of you have gone to Las Vegas. You see it all the time, okay? But when the guys walk by, the guy's like 65 walking away with a 20-something-year-old, do you have the need to say anything? No, you don't. You don't know them. You just don't know them. So it doesn't matter to you. Is it disgusting? I think so. I think it's pretty nasty. I think all of us, even the ladies, think that's disgusting. But the problem is, people out here, they're all different. I understand. Everybody's different. Some guys out here like to use their shoes for 10 years plus. And I think that's like, man, are you wearing the same sneakers you were wearing 10 years ago? Yeah. No. That is disgusting. Anyways, the important matter is, look, okay, 50-year-old, I don't think, in my opinion, now this is my own opinion, we'll have a topic on here, I think it's pretty gross, okay? If you're 50-something and you're dating a girl that is 22, 21, 23, you should be goddamn ashamed of yourself, okay? You should be ashamed. There's no dignity there. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay, and I do know in the fragrance community, there's a lot of men that they tend to want to gravitate towards younger women. Now, is it because their mindset is completely younger? No. I think most of the time, it is strictly because they think it's a trophy that they have. I think that's pretty sick, okay? There's no goddamn way, if I'm 50-something, okay, because I'm close to 40, okay? I'm close to 40. There's no goddamn way. If I'm 50-something, I'm going to be dating a 21. You know what? Leonardo DiCaprio should be ashamed of himself, okay? Leonardo DiCaprio. I think he's 56 or whatever he is, 60-something. He should be goddamn ashamed of himself. But you know what? At the end of the day, Leonardo DiCaprio will never be my friend. If I ever meet him, I'm never going to shake his hand. I won't take pictures with him. There's certain men that I don't mind looking from far away. Tom Cruise, another crazy mother freaker, okay? Tom Cruise, I can watch all his movies. What is it? Mission Impossible, Jack Reach, or whatever that movie is called. What is the other movie that Tom Cruise does? I can watch all the Mission Impossibles. No problem. No problem. That's a movie. Am I ever going to come face to face with Tom Cruise and say, hey, man, I'm such a fan? No, I'm not going to be that guy. Look, if I'm in the mall right now eating pizza at the cafeteria, and I know that Tom Cruise is at the Gap store, am I going to get up from my pizza to go see him? Goddamn well, no, I'm not. You sure as well know I'm not. If it's Leonardo DiCaprio, if it's Kanye West, if it's some of these, no. I am not going to waste my time with certain celebrities. I know what it is to be around celebrities, and to me, hey, I've been around Ferraris, I've been around Porsches all day long. Celebrities, no big deal. They're regular people, okay? Celebrities are regular people, just like all of you in the chat room, okay? So when it comes to the fragrance community, now I do know the whiskey community, there's certain men that like that, but that's not my problem. My problem is the people that are in front of me. Okay, certain people in the fragrance community, there was a certain gentleman in the line of me that like younger women. Okay, now when he got supposedly, there was a thing that they were talking about that supposedly he went to court for. There's a certain gentleman in the fragrance community. Okay, I read the document. Okay, the man was 36. Okay, and apparently the girl was like 17. That's completely wrong. Completely wrong. I think that's pretty disgusting. Pretty goddamn nasty. You know, and whatever. Maybe the guy didn't go to, jail. You know, there wasn't a verdict. You know, this and that. That's not the point. The point is that there's men in the fragrance community that like young women. Okay, so when I see a 50-year-old man going out with a 20, I mean, you lose complete respect, man. You completely lose respect for any little dignity you might have. And I hope, ladies, if you have a daughter that she's 20-something, and you find out that she's going out with a 50-year-old, you better end it. Find a way to end it. You know, if you have a daughter that's 20-something, if I had a daughter that's 20-something, and I found out she's going out with a 55, 60-year-old, Jesus Christ. You know what's going to happen? The worst of it. Okay? So, you know what? That's a subject. I don't even know why I rattle myself up. I think certain people out here don't understand. Okay? Don't understand. You have to have a little dignity. At least, hey, give yourself a little bit of, just a little respect. You know? If you're 60 years old, you know, be with somebody 50, maybe 40 years old or something. It'll be good. But man, oh man, are you joking right now? You know what I mean? It's just crazy. I just don't believe it. Now, my AC system did start up. I'm going to turn it off because it is so fucking hot out here. You don't understand how hot it is out here. My AC's been on inside all day long, baby. All day long. And the next topic I will have on the screen, but I'll be right back. And for the meantime, I'm going to put the next topic on here. It's here, the next topic. There it is. There's the next topic. Let me be right back. I'm going to go turn off the AC. Holy shit, I had to turn off the AC. Look, it's so hot out here. Oh, God, it's so hot out here. Somebody, funny comment over here. A to Z, he says, he's got to strangle the Chihuahua. It ain't my Chihuahua. And it's, I have a neighbor that has one. Just lets it loose, like if it's, I think it's, what is it, like 10 yards away. This mic was able to get across the water. Across the water, it was able to get the other dog that was barking at this dog over there. But yeah, man, little dogs, man, they bark real loud. But yeah, man, that pissed me off. That really did piss me off in the fragrance community. How can that be? You know, how can that be? 50, 60, 70-year-old sick. Just straight dookie in the house. But anyways, I will be talking about this over here. If you guys are okay, I'm done talking about that. I think that's a thing. Oh, by the way, I saw something sick recently, and I know many of you want, something to watch. I saw something from the Subway guy, the guy from Subway, the restaurant, the Subway joint, whatever they call Subway. There used to be an icon guy, and he got into that bullshit. Anyways, the point of the matter is, I saw the documentary. I think it was like an hour. I think it's on either Peacock or Netflix. But I personally think that was a sick. I think that was just this. Oh man, that was worse than a Killing movie. Let's just put it that way, okay? It just felt completely wrong, everything. So if you guys want to see something worse than a Killing movie, go watch that documentary. I believe it's on Netflix. If I remember clearly, it's either on Netflix or Peacock. Man, there's gross people in the world, man. Let me tell you that. But anyways, let's go on with the next subject over here. Please, if you can. Yes, Jerry, whatever his name is, Jared. I think his name is Jared or something. Let me see the next subject I got over here. Now, today's Sunday. I did put up a post. Either you pick one of the whiskeys. Now, there's a couple whiskeys that I put up there, but right now, everybody's picking Buffalo Trace whiskey. Now, Buffalo Trace whiskey, yes, they're all good, but is it really worth trying to get yourself one of these? Is it really worth trying to get yourself one of these? I personally think for all of you trying to track one of these, it's not really worth buying yourself one of these if it's expensive. If you're doing collecting and stuff like that, okay, you understand. But these are meant to be drank. You see my bottle. I have a couple bottles of this. So one of the picks in the vote, because we're talking about the community poll vote, was either you pick this, okay, this is what I put in the community post. I put, pick one whiskey you always want to be drinking in the hot summer heat, which right now is a hot summer heat. It would be either this one, which I put that one on there, would be any Buffalo Trace whiskey. Personally, I would not want to drink this in the hot heat. That's my personal opinion. Okay, this is my personal, but everybody picked this one. Or I did put up Maker's Mark, anything from Maker's Mark. I think this one's fabulous. If any of you want to get yourself a good Maker's Mark, this one's beautiful. The proof point is 110 and it's cheap. $12.40 something, very cheap compared to the last one. The last one was very much more expensive and very rare to get. Okay, so I did say any Maker's Mark, and that's at 14%. And then I said Whistle Pig. Now this over here, if you're not into barbecuing, I'm going to tell you I wouldn't pick this. If you're not a cooker, if you're not a weekend smoker, a weekday cooker, a barbecue king, if you're not a grill man, you don't like using the grill, I wouldn't suggest you to get this. But either way, I enjoy this one. This would be my actual second pick when it comes to the poll. I'm going to show you my first pick for summertime. But the Whistle Pig has a bunch of different releases. All of the Whistle Pig releases are fabulous. They're all great, but you have to know when to drink them. And I officially tell you guys, if you're into barbecuing, this would be perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I will tell you. Okay, the number one that I feel is the summer whiskey, and I will always have Garrison Brothers for any summertime. And I am drinking that right now, boys. I am drinking that right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you the pick of my own opinion would be the one that I showed you at the beginning. It's just so lovely. It is so low proof. I think everything that they do is very, very nice. So for me, it would have been the Garrison Brothers, but everybody else picked the Buffalo Trace whiskey. It was at 80%. This is actually at 4%, which is pretty nasty because I think, I think they need a little bit of light. People need to really put the spotlight on Garrison Brothers. They're a great company. The only bad thing is the price point. The price point is pretty bad. Now, there's going to be another thing, fragrance community. I'm also telling you, fragrance community, I know a lot of you fragrance people are watching. I'm going to talk about fragrances right now, okay? For all of you that are here watching and into fragrances, here are some of the fragrances that I'm going to be wearing in the week to come. Now, last week, I think I spoke about what I was wearing. What was it? Zaharoff. I think I have the Zaharoff over there. For the week to come, I'm going to be wearing, these are just a couple the ones that I'm going to be wearing because it's so goddamn freaking hot out here. Now, to start off, this is going to be a cheapie. You could probably get this one. You can't get this at the rack store because I don't go shopping at the rack store. But Hugo Boss, this one's EDT. This is an amazing fragrance to have to wear if you're going in and out of the house. You're coming out of the shower. Gentlemen, this is one of the best fragrances you can buy because it's so cheap. Okay, so ladies, if you need to get your man a fragrance that is not going to break the bank, you want to get him something that is really going to make him feel good, and you don't want to waste a lot of money. Look, forget about all the people talking about anybody talking about this fragrance. Forget about it, okay? Forget about it. This fragrance is a waste of time. Okay, get him a manly fragrance. Get him something like this, the Hugo Boss, the EDT. Very, very nice. And the best part is that it's a big bottle, okay? This one's a 4.2 ounce bottle. Now, this over here, you can put this away. I'm going to put this over here. All the women talk about it because they just don't know what else to talk about. But here we go. Hugo Boss. That's what I'm going to be wearing next week. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be wearing this. Also next week, as you all know, I will be wearing Perfume de Marley Galloway. It's a beautiful fragrance to wear in the heat. The reason why it's so beautiful is because it kind of feels like I just came out of the shower. It's almost like soapy to me, and I just really enjoy the cleanness that this gives me. Now, some people say that it has a gassy smell to it. It's just kind of, it reminds me of a cleaner version of Fahrenheit Dior. It has a little bit of almost gassy smell to it, but it's not. It's just a fresh smell to it. Really enjoy this one. And for all of you that don't know, yes, this is a little bit pricey, but at the end of the day, it's really worth every penny. When you waste a little bit extra money on your fragrances, you know that it's going to be amazing. It's going to be unique. Not only is it going to be unique, when you get a fragrance like this, you're going to turn heads. And not only are you going to turn heads, it's going to last a long time, and you don't have to spray as much. The amount of sprays that I do with Hugo Boss, it's ridiculous. Okay, 8 sprays. Okay, 7. When it comes to Perfume de Marley, over here, 5 sprays, 4 sprays. You understand? There's a difference. Now, sometimes I go 10 sprays on this. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm going to go hard on this trigger. I go 10 sprays because I know it's going to be, it's going to be on my skin. And then when I start sweating, it's going to pop off my skin. These are lovely fragrances nobody talks about, and that's okay. They don't have to talk about it because at the end of the day, you guys know that they're amazing. Another fragrance, obviously, that I want to show you guys. I think I showed you guys this one before, but I'm going to be wearing this one next week. Bulgari, okay? This one's the wood neroli. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is because it's a green fragrance, and it's beautiful. Beautiful. I personally use this one when it's like it's in the morning and not too hot. It's not in the afternoon, in the morning. Really enjoy this fragrance. And the best part of this fragrance is if you're into a green type, if you're into the greener fragrances like vetiver and stuff like that, you're really going to enjoy this one. Very refreshing, very nice. Ladies, if you want to get your man something, this one's a beautiful fragrance to get. I think you could only get this online because I think it's discontinued, but you could still get it. And then the last one that I'm going to be wearing next week is going to be the one and only, okay? This one's a Chanel. You see it? Beautiful. Now, this is an older bottle, okay? Most of the newer bottles are going to be a little bit chubbier. This is an older bottle. I tend to use this not too often because I have so many fragrances, but this one, man, it's just the Platinum EOS. This is just amazing. Really, really like this one. And there's another one I do have from Chanel that's really, really nice. But these are just fragrances that you can be wearing in summertime. And I think for everybody out here, I think you all have to get yourself a little fragrance. Forget about what they talk about, like this one over here. Forget them talking about this. Straight dookie in the house. But anyways, let me go on with the next topic. I have another topic on here where we're talking about the community posts. Basically, we're talking about the community posts. There's a lot of, I think we get like 500 votes on that one in the last post. I think the last post over there, we got 700 votes. You guys are probably wondering, where are these people at? Well, some of these people that voted don't know that we go live. They don't know what live stream is. But eventually people will start to know that there is a live stream and stuff like that. They rewatch these streams when YouTube gives them, the notification. So now we're going to go on to the next topic. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know, man, it's so freaking hot out here. It is insanely hot. It's so hot out here that I'm actually sweating. Yes, you heard it right. I'm fucking sweating. It's freaking hot out here. But anyways, the next subject over here, how do you handle hate in your community? Well, it all depends on what kind of community you live in. If you're living in a higher, like a Jewish higher end community, I'm going to tell you, the only way to battle, that type of, because over there in Boca, have a place up north, and I can tell you when you're around certain elderly people, most of them, they're Jewish, and I think Jewish people are amazing. I grew up with I think 2 of my friends that were in baseball. They were Jewish. They invited me to their parties. I forgot what it was called. But anyways, I just remember always saying Mazel Tov. I remember always saying certain words. And I think Jewish people are amazing. They're awesome. My grandfather was Jewish, so I know for a fact that there's certain different ways that they act. They just act just a little bit different than maybe a Catholic would or a Christian, And I think if you're in a community that's full, you're surrounded by Jewish ladies. And I know how it feels. You can't do anything. If they hate you because you parked somewhere, if they hate you because you slam the doors when you leave, if they hate you because you're loud, there's nothing you can do. At the end of the day, let it be. Be the bigger man and just walk away. There's no way to have a fight. You can scream all you want. There's certain situations that you have to know that if somebody hates you and just despises you, there's nothing you can do. So at the end of the day, just carry on with your day, carry on with your life. Don't change. Be you. That's the best advice I can tell you if you are in a certain community. Now, when it comes to live streams, it's a little bit different in live streams, okay? In live streams, you have to understand you're going to get a lot of haters. They're going to block you because you're very charismatic, or maybe you're funny, or maybe people are going to not like you because you have a higher pitched voice. There's certain men out there that talk so much garbage that sometimes people just don't like it and they dislike you. There's all type of people in the live streams, okay? When it comes to hosting, you're going to be your own man and host. If somebody doesn't want to watch, they walk away, and that's okay. You have to understand, okay, this world we live in, there's billions and billions and billions of people, okay? We're not surrounded in these streams with about a couple people. No, there is a billion something people that know about YouTube, okay? And they're going to come and go. People are going to come into YouTube. They're going to see this channel or a different channel. They're going to hang around for a little bit, and maybe they're just going to want to put down the YouTube and not go on to YouTube anymore. That happens. I understand. I completely understand. But how do you deal with the hate? I think personally, I enjoy, I'm going to say it here. I enjoy people being a little bit crazy on me. I will tell you, there's somebody backstage. I have to say, okay, I have somebody backstage. I'm going to put them on right now. I want to make sure that I see this over here because, okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to present to you the one and only, okay? The one and only. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rate My Collection. Rate My Collection. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. You see the age statement, 9 years. 9 years. Really good. Really good. George Dickel. Good 9-year-old. When you have a statement, it's very good. Now let me see this other one. Oh, that one. Now that one over here is a good banger when it comes to cocktails. The best thing about this whiskey is that you can use it for cocktails. Look at how much she or he used. I'm not going to tell you who this is, but look at how much is being used. It's because it's an amazing, amazing whiskey for cocktails. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only over here, Elijah Craig. Toasted barrel. Can we say hell yeah to the hell yeah? This is one of the best whiskeys that a lady or a man can get. Is just fantastic. Toasted barrel. Just fabulous. It is just one of the best out there. Ladies, take note, ladies. Blanktas. This is the one and only, one of the best sought out bottles out there that everyone wants to get, because it's the hardest bottle to get. And currently, if you see the top, you see a horse, that's when you know it's a Blankton's. And this is just, it's fabulous, it's good, and it's low proof. You have to really be in a raffle to get some of these sometimes. Oh, and this one. Oh, the Peach Crown Royal Peach. You can't go wrong with this. It is just fabulous. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know this, oh man, this is beautiful. This is probably the best Crown Royal Peach. And then you have Angel's Envy. This is one of the best ryes out there. If you're into that sweet rum note, you're really going to get this here. And it's one of the best. Look at how low it is, because it's fabulous. Okay, Angel's Envy rye whiskey. It is beautifully, beautifully made. And it's a fabulous, fabulous whiskey. And all of you, if you don't know already, this is Colonel Yates Taylor, small batch. And if you don't know already, this is one of my favorite whiskeys out there, because this bottle is so hard to find. And when you find it, it is all class. Everything but class. And it's one of the best whiskeys out there in the market right now. Colonel Yates Taylor's small batch. Fantastic. Just amazing. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is going amazing. What I'm seeing here is just fabulous. Everything I'm seeing right now in this screen, it is just freaking amazing, amazing, amazing. And let's see, I have something here on the screen. Here we go. Oh, Jesus, hell nah, that peanut butter whiskey. If any of you like the taste of that booty rimming, I'm not into that. But I can tell you, this is a peanut forward whiskey. Oh, Jesus. Well, look at that label. That label was badass. And now I can say that label looks amazing. That monkey looks very familiar. Very familiar. Reminds me of one of the monkeys in the Fragcom. I'm not going to say who, but in Fragcom, there's a monkey out there. He's out there in the loose. He's loose. He's crazy. He's going all over the place. But yeah, I think, ladies and gentlemen, that was a beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for hopping on. That was an amazing, amazing array of display. And I want to let you guys know, look, okay, the only people allowed on the show are the wrenches. If you have a wrench and you see that I dropped a link, you could always hop on, show your whiskeys, show your fragrances, show anything you want. And at the end of the day, that was fabulous. I'm not going to say who that was, but it's one of our wrenches out here that showed and displayed that. And that's just amazing. AM says over here, whiskey makes Reaper happy. Look, I can tell you what makes me happy is that some of you, okay, started the year not knowing some of these whiskeys. Okay, some of you ended last year not knowing some of those whiskeys. And there's a lot of you right now knowing what's good, what's not. You guys sometimes are wasting money on cheaper whiskeys that I don't show, and then you say, oh, I just wasted my money. And what makes me happy is to see some of you guys, some of my subscribers, some of my wrenches, some of my people out here. You get the recommendations, and it's an amazing recommendation. You know what I mean? So, you know what? I think we already spoke about this topic already way too much. I think the hate in the communities, they go all over the place. I hope you enjoyed that part of the. I really enjoyed that you guys enjoyed that part of the show. That was a great part of the show. Let's cheers to that. I'm not gonna say if it's a lady or a man that hopped on, but if you see by the nails, you know what that is. Cheers to the wrench that hopped on. Thank you for hopping on and showing. That was awesome. And cheers to the horse soldier, because they did give me this glass. Let me sip on that. Oh man, that's so good. And it's refreshing too. It's refreshing. Oh God, it's so refreshing. I love it. Anyways, here we go. Now we're going to go on to the next subject. Okay, here we go. This is perfect. Now we just came out of that. Now, the topic here is the fragrance community full of gullible people? Look, when it comes to whiskey community, fragrance community, and the watch community, I think there's a lot of gullible people out there. Okay, a lot of gullible people. Now, can I say, was that gullible when I bought this? Bought this last year. Never showed you guys it because I felt pretty embarrassed to buy this. I felt really embarrassed, as a matter of fact. I said, shit, they got me. But the only reason why I bought the whole line is because I felt like I should be able to talk about the product I have here. So last year when I bought this, you know what? I think I bought it either last year or the year before. I don't remember. The point of the matter is that it's been a while since I bought this. Now, the people that are gullible are you guys, the customers. I'm a customer too. You know, I'm one of these people that buys products. So as a community just grows and grows, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to turn on to certain people that talk about fragrances. They're going to buy fragrances and they're going to say, oh man, that person was completely wrong. And I think when it comes to this, I think so. I think that's nearly the case. As you see, I barely even use it. I don't think it works completely here. It's supposed to be good for the heat, supposedly, but it doesn't work on my skin. It doesn't work in this high heat. It just fizzles off my skin. It is so hot here in Miami that some of these just don't even cut it. Now there's one in this line that I think it's okay, but I still don't want to recommend you guys it. So it's just really the topic. Is the fragrance community full of gullible people compared to the whiskey community, compared to the watch community? I think so. There's a huge market in the fragrance community. I think the market that they have in the fragrance community is full of people there's so many fragrances. I think every month or every couple months there's a fragrance coming out in the fragrance community nobody knows about. And then somebody talks about it and everybody wants to get it. I don't think that should be a thing. I think, the thing should be some of you may be getting fragrances that are already out, maybe years ago, and just sticking to that for maybe a couple years. Sticking to certain fragrances that you like for maybe your 40s, your 50s, your 30s. When you get to maybe 70-something, stick to certain fragrances that you enjoy and stick to them. Because at the end of the day, I think when you get to 80, I don't know if you're at 80, you're going to be able to smell certain your fragrances, but I'm pretty sure that at 80 years old, some of you are not going to be able to smell shit. And I know I'm going to have to give away a lot of my fragrances at 80, but I can tell you that I think, shout outs to all the jerks. I see you, all the jerks. There's a certain group of people that they hate. I'm not going to say they dislike, okay, because I'm one of these guys. I'm one of the guys that I can officially tell you what I dislike. I can tell you everything that I dislike, and there's very few things in this world that I hate. And people are one of these people. I never hate them. I just dislike them. I dislike certain people. In the fragrance community, there's a group called All the Jerks. They completely despise certain YouTubers. They hate them. They don't even dislike. They hate certain YouTubers. And I completely understand, boys, because at the end of the day, they're completely shilling fragrances that nobody should ever buy. But that's in the fragrance community. So is the fragrance community full of gullible people? I think so, especially with the drama. The drama going on. There's a lot of drama going on. Do you believe all the drama that happens? I sure as hell don't. I sure as hell don't. Let me tell you that right now. I surely don't. Let me see with the other subject. Okay, now I have another topic here. A lot of people, they ask me on a weekly basis, okay, what do you enjoy? Do you enjoy on the rocks or do you enjoy it neat? Now, on the rocks, this is what I had already. I put it in the rocks. Now, as you can tell, completely melted. It is 100 and something degrees out here. So obviously it's going to melt, but it keeps it nice and cold. All in all, there's different situations for everything. Okay, if you're out in the heat just like I am right now, a cocktail full of ice, a very cold cocktail, is the best thing you can have. It's just so good. It is so refreshing. It's one of the top tier moments if you're into drinking and you're into drinking something refreshing. A cocktail is one of the best things you can have outside. If you're outside, you can have, anything, just a cocktail. Doesn't matter what it is. Now, when you're outside and you have a whiskey on the rocks, Jesus Lord, that is just amazing. It's just the best thing. It's like you just came into the house, just took a cold shower with some ice. It just feels amazing. Just so good. Now, on the rocks, I think, for me, in the heat outside, it is the pinnacle of all pinnacles. It is the top tier of all top tier. It is the top of all tops. It's just amazing. Now, when it comes to having your whiskey, neat, okay, with no ice, no nothing, okay, I'm going to straight up say it. I cannot do this in the high heat. And there's certain whiskeys I can't have in the high heat. I just can't do it. In this high heat right now in Miami, it is so hot out here that if I have 130 something proof whiskey right now, I might get a heat stroke. I might goddamn die right here in the live streams. I'm telling you this right now, if I pour myself the hottest, strongest whiskey that I have, which the one that I have is the strongest, close to 140 proof, and I start drinking it now, call 911. We got a man down. That's usually what's going to happen. Why? Because it's so goddamn hot out here. The humidity levels out here in Miami have bringed up our temperature to 112 degrees. It's 100 out here in Miami right now, super hot. When you put the humidity factor on it, I don't know how those fish are swimming in the freaking water. Any dolphin out there that's hopping out of the water, they're trying to get some air. Any whale out there in South Beach that's in the damn sand, they're looking for some fresh water to drink. All the sharks out there looking for some cold blood. It's because it's hot here in Miami and South Beach. Get your ass out of the water. All those sharks are going to get you. You ain't seen that freaking movie Jaws? Look, that movie Jaws ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. Look, there's no fragrance in this world that's going to help you with Jaws. Not if you throw this at a damn shark. No, it don't matter. Look, Jaws, any shark out there in the heat, he's pissed. He's looking for some money. He's looking for some food. He's going to take out a limb. It doesn't matter. Here in South Beach, it happens all the time. Honolulu, it happens all the time. Where else does it happen all the time? There's other places around the world that happens all the time. Japan, Jesus, cut. Oh, it just happened recently. I think, where did it happen? I think it was in, where was it? Somebody, there was an Egyptian guy, a Greek guy, in Greece. I think it was in Greece. Some dude was just minding his business, taking selfies in the water. And all of a sudden, pow, pow, just hitting him. And some asshole out of the blue decided to record his last minutes of being alive and posted it all over the internet. I'm pretty sure all of you have seen it. I think it was posted last month. A certain guy in Greece, I think it was Greece. The guy got demolished. That shark was so hungry and so thirsty that he might have came out of South Beach straight to Greece and saw some stranded dude taking selfies, and he just got him. He just got him. Okay? Why am I so crazy right now? Is because this heat went up to my head. Okay, it is so hot out here. That's how hot it is. Ladies and gentlemen, look, I'm going to tell you this right now. The topic right now, whiskey neat or on the rocks. I think I already answered that, okay? You have your whiskey on the rocks like the mafia do, okay? Or like a man like me that usually just always outside. So let's sip to that. Cheers to you guys. Let me take a cold sip out of this. God, that's good. That is good. Anyways, let me see the next topic. I do have one more topic here. Let me see what we have. Ladies and gentlemen, we have somebody backstage. I'm going to put him on, ladies and gentlemen, on the screen. I want to let you know this is AM, one of the wrenches in the house. What is up, AM? Welcome to the show.
What's going on, Reaper? What's going on, chat?
Man,
Mind
AM.
if I pour me a Bud Light?
Oh, hell no. Shit, no. Oh, we got to boot him. Had to boot him. That was horrible. Look, I ain't scared to boot nobody, but damn. Hey, shout out to the people that still support Bud Light. You guys are the only 1%ers out there supporting Bud Light. Anybody out there, you guys have some balls out there to support Bud Light. But anyways, welcome to the show, AM. How's it like over there by you? Is it hot? Is it heavy?
Oh, it's hot, yeah. It's hot. I was working outside today, so I've been listening, not watching, but listening more than anything. Yeah. And I took a break, so I'm under an umbrella now. But yeah, it's about in the 80s, but it's low humidity. It's usually pretty high humidity here, so that's nice.
Damn, lucky you. Look, I gotta tell you, in Miami, supposedly, I've been coughing all week. I thought I was sick again. I said, there's no way I'm sick. And then all of a sudden, I remember I knew a couple doctors. I asked my doctor friends, I go, man, why the hell am I coughing? They go, it's because you're smoking too much. I go, dude, I haven't smoked in a goddamn freaking couple days. He goes, okay, I know what your problem is. Go check the news. I go check the news on TV, and I'm like, what? The Sahara dust is supposedly bringing some dust out here in Florida. And in the last 2 days, in the last couple days, I've been feeling it. So since I have a little bit of, allergies, they've been hitting all my body, and I just been coughing all day. I couldn't stream yesterday. I couldn't stream the day before because I've been coughing my life away. I thought I was getting pneumonia, for God's sakes. That's how bad it was. But man, you lucky over there. You're 80 degrees. Jesus Lord, 80. Amazing.
No, high 80s. It's hot, but in the shade, it's okay.
Yeah, high 80s. So tell me this, AM. What do you think of the topic? You walked into one of the topics right now. How do you like to drink your whiskey? Do you like to drink it neat? Do you like to drink it on the rocks? And obviously the occasion too. It is hot out there. How do you enjoy drinking your whiskey?
I like them on the rocks. Mm-hmm. With a little bit of water. Depending on the strength of the whiskey. If it's high proof, I do like a little bit. I like it watered down a little bit, for sure.
Now, this goes the same with the fragrances, too, right? Because there's certain fragrances that you can have in the heat, certain whiskeys that you can have in the heat, that you feel the certain fragrances, like the fragrances that you talk about lately, are kind of to par to some of the summertime whiskeys, like the lower proof whiskeys. How do you compare both of them? Are they comparable?
What?
Are they
the fragrances of the whiskey?
Yeah. Like, you wear some fragrances.
I know what you mean. Yeah, they're like seasonal fragrances. There are fragrances that I only wear in the winter. There's fragrances I only wear in the summer.
Yes.
I guess whiskey is the same thing.
Yes, I think so. I don't know if it's. I was just a question to you. I know for me it is 100%. Melissa out here, she's saying AM hearts, hearts. I'm trying to do the high pitched voice like she would do it. We did have somebody hop onto the stream. They were showing whiskeys. Can't tell you what
I
wrench.
saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell you what wrench did it, but we did see the lady hands out there.
That was the lady. She had a nice collection.
Yeah, she had a good collection, really good collection. I mean, you don't have to have, the hundreds of whiskeys that I do. You could have a small collection, and it's good enough.
I'm looking right there, Reaper. You got a couple $1,000s worth of whiskeys just right in front of you. You don't play around.
I don't know. I don't count like that, but yeah, I have a good amount. For all of you wondering, these over here are $200. I feel bad for the people in Canada. Yesterday in the watch community, if you all do not know already, I'm part of the watch community too. One of the guys, Bear Clooney Watches, you could go check him out. Bear Clooney Watches, we were speaking to each other, and he does say the same thing. 62% tax on cigars. So if you decide to buy a cigar, okay, if you decide to buy a cigar over there, whatever cigar you buy, he ended up buying a Monte Cristo in Canada because that's where he lives. And he said that he paid 62% after everything, and it came out to $75 for Monte Cristo. Only one cigar.
I don't blame Money Burner for vaping then.
Look, I know, calm down. Whoa. Money Burner, you better be careful. Because that is, no vaping out here, okay? Look, if you vaping, that means you like Bud Light. That's what that means.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It means you know what it means, okay? Westbrook. But anyways, yeah, man, cigars over there, man. Money Burner must be a fucking rich man, because there is no freaking way I'm gonna be paying. What is it for a house over there? There's no way for a house in Canada I will pay $5 million for a 3-bedroom house. You freaking kidding me right now?
Money Burner's a hustler. I'm sure he does well.
Everybody has to do well over there in Canada. If you don't do well in Canada, you're living in the streets. That's basically what it is. But what are you smoking today?
Turo Fuente Don Carlos.
Okay, that's nice. For all of you that don't know, we're not gonna say it. We're not gonna say it, Em. We're not gonna say it. We do have a topic here. A topic. One of the topics I have, and the topic right now is, what do you enjoy eating with whiskey? Everybody out here has a certain thing that they eat when it comes to whiskey. I do know me. I also like wearing fragrances when I cook. I tend to spray myself with 2 different fragrances throughout the day. The max I spray myself with maybe 3 different fragrances, but that usually never happens. But when it comes to whiskey, what I enjoy having, it depends on what I have. If I have pasta, there's certain whiskeys that I enjoy. With pasta, I enjoy my Scotch whiskey. When it comes to fish, I enjoy most of the sweet Japanese whiskey or anything that I have that's low proof. When it comes to meat, I enjoy my typical bourbon whiskey that's around 100 proof, something that has a little bit of maybe spice, like maybe a rye whiskey. What do you like to have, AM, when you're eating? What kind of whiskey do you like? Maybe before or while you're cooking, or maybe after? Is there a certain type of whiskey that you like? You could say anything. I don't care what you say. Just don't say bullet.
I've been drinking that wild turkey. No, I'm just kidding. I watch Reaper, so I don't drink wild turkey. But I've been. I have Elijah Craig, and I'll drink that if I'm grilling. But with my meals, I don't know. I usually just drink. I'll drink wine or beer. What do you suggest? Like, what's a good dish to go with the whiskey? Let's say the Garrison.
Garrison Brothers, since they're so
the one
rich.
I just got.
Oh, the one that you just got. Holy shit. Look, the one that you just, he just got this one, okay? This is like he paid $240 some for the Ladybird. How many do I have, AM? 3? I think I have 3. I lose count. The point of the matter is that this one over here, you could have it before your meal. You can have it after your meal. I would suggest you to have like a sirloin steak or a ribeye steak, and it would go amazing with that whiskey. Also, you can also have chicken. You can have some barbecue chicken. That would go really nicely with that whiskey. I can say the birds that I hear are chirping it up. That means that we're on a good topic. Love to hear those birds. They're chirping it up out there. Amazing. I can hear those birds. What a view. What a view. He's in the wilderness out there. But yeah, definitely anything barbecue related, because you know how they do it in Texas. Everything's big in Texas. So yeah, 100%. Are you ever going to pop open your ladybird?
Yeah, I might do it one day. Maybe I'll do it on your stream. Do a taste test.
Yeah, that would be good to see you try out these whiskeys, because at the end of the day, people want to know. Like, you know, just because one guy says it, you know, they want to see somebody else try it out. But I think it's fabulous, and the best
I was
part
at the store.
is
The store only had two of those whiskeys left, and the price is going up. I was thinking of just keeping it and selling it for $1,000. But that'd make me a tater, right?
That makes you a tater, man. You don't want to be a tater. Don't be a tater. You know, drink it. So this is what you do, okay? This is why to avoid the whole tater talk. If you don't know what a tater is somebody that collects whiskeys and doesn't open them, doesn't drink them. To avoid that, what you do is you buy a backup. You open the first one that you bought, and you have a backup. That way, you can sell that one eventually if it goes up in price, and you officially have one open. And I understand it costs money, but, you know, at the end of the day, you ain't taking that money to the grave. You're going to enjoy yourself somehow. And the best way for you to enjoy yourself, for most of us, our hobbies are whiskey, fragrances, or maybe watches. Did you end up fixing that watch you were going to fix?
No, not yet. I have two of them, so I'm trying to see who would do both, because different companies do different fixing. But talking about discontinued or limited, that fragrance that I gave you a sample of, Masculine Floreal, I found out it's discontinued. It's gone.
Damn, so I can't give you $250.
No.
$250.
I told you I was going to send you a fragrance. I never did. I'm going to send it tomorrow. I'm going to send you 4 discontinued fragrances. So most of the people in the fragrance community don't have those.
I want to let you guys know he's not sending me a whole bottle, okay, ladies and gentlemen. I don't take free bottles. He's sending me samples, okay, ladies and gentlemen. So just for the
you
people
ain't no
watching,
shill, man.
I ain't no shill. I'm the real deal. I am the alpha, the omega. I'm the real deal. But yeah, for everybody that doesn't want to hear this, okay, I ran out of topics. Okay, completely ran out of topics. AM is here to save the day. The last topic of the day was this. And we spoke about this already. So right now we're going to go straight into a little bit of a drama talk of the fragrance community. I know many of you don't know the drama in the fragrance community, but we're about to talk about that right now. AM, what do you think about yesterday's stream in Margie Noir's channel? If all of you don't know who Margie Noir is, she's just a, let's just put it this way, a woman. She's just a woman that is part of a fragrance community. Okay, I'm gonna keep it to you simple, whiskey community and watch community. She's just a regular woman that decided to one day hop on the streams, and ever since she hopped on the stream, she was talking about fragrances. The second day or the third day, she stopped talking about fragrances, and ever since it was all drama. With her and everybody, it was just drama. And I think, you know what, it's beautiful to see sometimes. It is beautiful to see, because not everybody wants to hear about whiskeys. Not everybody wants to hear about fragrances or watches, you know. Sometimes it's good to hear about a little bit of action play. So yesterday, she started doing a stream on her stream, and she wanted to apologize to one certain man in the fragrance community. And what ended up happening was nothing but apologies. There was no apology that I heard. It was just trying to get the spotlight on her, her right here, just on her. And that's all it was. I think she named herself the Ice Queen or something like that. I don't know what that meant, because I don't see no ice anywhere. But this is what I mean.
We said there was no apology. Was she? Okay.
It was no apology. That was just a stream that she wanted to make sure that everybody knew how crazy the other man was. And now we're going to go on talking about the other guy. There's another man that hopped on the stream a while ago talking about fragrances. He was dibbling dabbling at the beginning about fragrances. And then next thing you know it, a week later, he ain't talking about no fragrances, just straight up paintings and drama. So now we're on this. We're on this year, and now supposedly he cried on the stream, and he's a little bit more emotional than her. So that was a stream that we all saw yesterday. Most of us saw. And yeah.
Oh, he cried yesterday as well. I didn't see the stream. I saw the highlights, but he cried yesterday too.
He wasn't crying yesterday. He was just more emotional than she was, and then she was getting emotional. Ladies and gentlemen, it was all live. It was just live drama. But this is what it is.
Drama sells, man.
it does. I was there watching. I had to hop off eventually because I said, I can't take this anymore. You know, sometimes when you're around certain girlfriends, they decide to watch Kim Kardashian, you just have to watch it. You know, you just, okay, I'll watch Kim Kardashian just because whatever Kanye West or Scott Disick is there. Okay, I'll watch it for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I can't take Kim Kardashians no more. I just have to say, hey, look, I got to go somewhere. You keep on watching. You three girls have fun. You two girls have fun watching this. I just can't no more. So basically, that's what happened to me yesterday. There was a certain amount of time I couldn't take. So you didn't see any of the stream?
Yeah, I saw a little bit. I saw the highlights on the jerks. I think there was one. They posted like the whole stream on there. I think it got taken down. So I'm not sure if she deleted the stream or not.
Well, we all saw it.
But,
we all saw it. Most of us.
Yeah, love is a wonderful thing, you know, people.
Yeah, it is. Bob over here says the Canadians fire at us in NC, North Carolina. The Canadians, you know, I think they. I don't know what he means by that, but you were going to say something, AM.
Oh, yeah, talking about drama, I've been going to the Watch Nicholas community every once in a while. Man, that stream is just about drama. And he was talking, and maybe you can help me. I don't know who this is, but he said there's a lady who is in the fragrance community, and she goes to the fragrance live stream, but she's in the watch community, and that she had a criminal record or something. Someone who doxed her.
Yeah, there was a woman over there called Blondie, and one of the guys in Venice. One of the guys in Venice.
Oh, the guy in Venice. Okay, I know who he is. Yeah.
He was dating. He was apparently dating her, and he just couldn't take the fact that she's dating somebody else. So he went crazy on the stream, the watch community stream, and ever since he went crazy, he basically did everything he could to try to make her feel bad. Because she's in a relationship, and you know some of those things shouldn't even be on the channels. Like if you're dating
is she
somebody,
dating a Jewish guy, because that guy is anti-Semite, right? The guy in Venice.
Well, the guy in Venice is he is against completely. But she was dating him for like I think a month or something like that, and a long time ago. I think it was even 2 years ago or last year. And now this woman is dating somebody else, and he got completely mad, and there's a lot of drama revolved around that. So that's what ended up happening. But it's crazy. It's just insane out there. Over here, Bob says the smoke from Canada fires have made it to North Carolina, and it is hard to breathe, similar to your Sahara desert dust. Look, it's not even.
Bob's in North Kakalaki.
Yeah. You say
that's what we call it, North Kakalaki.
North Kakalaki.
They say North Kakalaki.
Look, I gotta tell you, here in Miami, I couldn't breathe this whole week. I went into the car. I said, "Man, do I need to do something in because my car is pretty clean. It's new, you know." So I'm like, man, there's something. Every time I walk out of the house, I start coughing, and then that's when my doctor friend he goes, "Hey, you got to look at the news." I looked at the news on the TV, saw a little bit. I saw it on my phone, and I said, holy God damn, I'm about to die because I just inhaled all that, and I've been coughing for 4 or 5 days. So I haven't streamed ever since the July 4th stream because I've been coughing. So if all of you see me today, you know, I'm pretty proud of myself that I'm not coughing, but I stopped smoking for, I think it was like 3 or 4 days. I said to myself, look, man, if I am filled with that sand, that dust, hey, they ain't no taking that out if I'm smoking. So I say, you know, let me just lay off that. And today is probably the first day I smoke in a couple days. So that's basically
talking
how
about
it's been.
drama. I saw something on the jerks that kind of upset me, and somebody had posted about it as well. So essentially, there was a stream that DDLD stream where Remington went off on Ross. Did you see that one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did see that one.
And someone posted a clip on the Jerks where Ross goes on there, and I think he calls you by a name that somebody came up with a long time ago, and then he doxed Remington, and I was like, man, that's pretty crappy, man, because he could be mad at you and be mad at Remington, just come back, right? But it's like, oh, Ross is a narcissist. Ross is horrible. Justin, Ohio, Enrique. It's like, dude, that's all you got? You gonna dox people who are your customers? Come on, man.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, when you and Ross got into that argument, when they made that thing called Reaper Speaks, which is a funny name for a stream, I thought Ross was more reasonable. You were kind of hot-headed. You were kind of upset. But in this case, I have to side with you, man. He shouldn't have said your name. Or the alleged name. I don't think that's your real name.
So when it comes to people saying, this is a good topic, as we were talking about this topic earlier. Okay, the topic is, how do you handle hate in the community? Look, there's going to be all type of hates in the communities, okay? When you start getting better, people just hate the fact that there's a guy just coming up the streams and coming up, and they don't want the spotlight to be on you. So what happens is there's certain people that lash out. And there's a certain gentleman over there in the fragrance community that did lash out on a special individual that never hops on the streams. His name was Remington. And Remington enjoys whiskey. As a matter of fact, I sent him some whiskey samples. He has some cigars. He's a good gentleman. He reminds me of my young cousin, because my young cousin would always say the opposite of what I would say. When I first met Remington, which in the fragrance community, he reminded me of my little cousin. So I thought there was a good connection there. And I do know that Remington tends to say certain things how it is. Now, the stream that he is talking about, AM is talking about a stream that he basically completely blasted a guy called TLTG Reviews. Why did he do that? Because there are certain people on the Oda Jerks Reddit forum that speak badly about TLTG Reviews. The reason why is because TLTG Reviews doesn't appreciate his fans. He doesn't appreciate the comments. He really hates. He does a lot of hating, okay? Disliking is a difference. I tend to do a lot of disliking, and I think it's a trolling type of dislike. But when it comes to hate is a horrible word. You don't want to use that word on anything, and you don't want to really beat on the wrong bush, if you know what I mean. So Remington saw the Reddit, and in the Reddit, they only talk about this certain fragrance guy called TLTG Reviews. And he said in public, in the live stream, that he completely backs everything that Oda Jerk says about that guy, TLTG Reviews, because at the end of the day, nobody wants to go to the rack store to buy fragrances. At the end of the day, you shouldn't be, really portraying that you're a huge guy when you're short. He was saying a lot of things, and it's good. It's good that he said that because, most people don't know the Reddit forum. So basically, he said that, and most of everything that Remington said was true. I think the only one that backed him up was me. I think I'm one of the only ones that backed him up there because I completely understand where he's coming from. Look, if you have an audience,
to be fair, I don't think he photoshops his vascularity. I could be wrong about that. I know they pick on him for that.
I think he does. But that's okay. I think he does. The reason why. Look, sorry to say, my best friend's a bodybuilder. Okay, he won a couple of trophies, and he's still bodybuilding here in Florida. So when it comes to the performance enhancing, people can do performance enhancing, and also the other way. I think people don't know about this, but bodybuilders know about it. Before a show, before a photo, what people tend to do is they drink wine or they drink alcohol, and it thins the blood. So then now you're going to have a little bit more veins popping out, and usually when they get in front of the show, they're going to be able to flex, and they'll be good. They can see every little vein, they can see every little. So that's what the bodybuilders end up doing. So at the end of the day, this character over there in the fragrance community, he's very good at working the videos. So I can give him that. He could do good editing. I'm not a good Photoshopper at all. I think all of you know I have a little bit of a team, and they help me out. That's about it. But yeah, AM, I think Remington was completely right. I think certain people have to understand how to take the hate, and you know, I think it's horrible to see the people out there wanna try to push down other people like that. It's just horrible. I mean, at the end of the day, if they're your subscribers and fans, like, don't treat them bad. Come on, man. You know,
that's
Jesus,
true.
man.
True. It comes with the territory, right? The more popular you are, the more people talk about you. So it's actually kind of a badge of honor.
It should.
But you don't like.
I think.
But you're a customer, right? You're a customer. You bought even the Mystique. He shouldn't have tried to say your name, and then imagine me.
He doesn't know my name, so it's like he could say all he wants. He doesn't know my name, and it doesn't bother me at all.
He thought he knew it. He said it. And,
yeah, he doesn't know my name.
If I criticize AT&T, right now here in the stream, and then the owner of AT&T says, "Oh yeah, he's a customer. He lives on this street and this street. This is his name." I mean, they wouldn't do that, right? Like, you don't have to stoop that low. You can just.
They're not going to do that. At the end of the day, the only reason why everybody knows his name is TLTG Reviews Ross is because he says it. He says it all the time. At the end of the day, that's him. No, I don't watch him. I think the last time I tried to watch him was a couple weeks ago, and I don't think he's doing a good job in the live streams. He gets people there, but it doesn't mean that he's doing a good job. He's better off doing just videos. If he does videos, he'll do good. But at the end of the day, you're not going to make money just doing videos and live streams. You have to make 100,000 views in a video to actually make money. If you have 20-something videos or maybe 30-something videos, you're making about 500,000 views. Okay, you're making money. But I don't think anybody that I know out here is making money. The only ones that are making money is the whiskey community. There's certain bigger accounts, 100K accounts, are making good money. My account makes good amount of money. This channel makes good amount of money. But when it comes to videos, it's just pointless. Like, if you're on the live stream and you just would, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's his thing. I just don't think. I think that guy he does better videos, if anything, because he knows how to edit it and stuff like that. But yeah, I think everybody has their own niche, their own little niche going on. So,
have you tried Coco Loco?
I haven't, as a matter of fact. I haven't. No, I didn't buy it. Since I was out of the stream for 4 weeks, like, what am I gonna buy and then not use my other fragrances? I probably buy the next Zahoroff release. But I'm straight up when it comes to that. I rather tell you guys straight up, look, I didn't buy it. So yeah, I didn't buy it, and obviously I don't get free handouts here. So
yeah, I'm pretty much done. There's 3 more fragrances I want to buy, and then I think I'm done. I think, man, I have so many fragrances now. Let me see what fragrance I still want to buy. I'm probably gonna buy. Actually, I might do this tomorrow. I might buy the new Aqua de Joe. I like I had Aqua de Joe when it came out in '96, and I've had like 3 bottles since. I don't have the original now. I have like the Profundo, but I'm just gonna go to Macy's tomorrow and buy that one. And believe it or not, you're gonna laugh when I tell you this, but I have a decant of this fragrance, and I actually like it a lot. Gravitas from Nottingham and Wilson, Dan's fragrance.
Which one? Because there's a couple of them.
Essentia. Yeah, not. I don't like the other one. The Essentia. I really do like that one. I thought it's pretty good. Is
that the green one?
That's my favorite.
Is that the green one?
Yeah, the green one that just came out. Yeah.
Oh, I never tried it. I don't know how that man doesn't, do giveaways. If he does giveaways, it would be a good idea for him. But, I'm not here to help other people out. I've done that before, and it doesn't work out very well for me. Pour myself some whiskey.
Dan should give me a discount.
I think he does.
I've given so many
discounts,
super chats over the past year.
I think he does have discounts.
They do sales every once in a while. But he markets that one as a summer.
What?
All right. He markets that one as a summer fragrance. It's not a summer fragrance. It's pretty. I'm probably gonna buy it closer to fall. It's like a fall, at least where I'm at. It doesn't get really, really cold. I'm gonna get a fall, winter, spring fragrance. It's too hot. It's too thick for the summertime.
Want to let you guys know that I am drinking a little bit more of the Garrison Brothers, the Honeydew. I actually just poured myself.
Which do you like better, the Honeydew or the Ladybird?
It's Look, the Ladybird is the best. Look, the Ladybird, okay? I think you guys already seen it. The Ladybird, this is the best release in 2023 out of every distillery in the world. This is so goddamn good.
Oh, damn.
It's really,
I didn't even
good.
get
It's
seeds.
the best. You didn't get seeds?
I didn't get
Somebody
seeds. I saw you got seeds.
Yeah, somebody must have yanked them off. They have seeds on there. Every bottle usually has seeds, but I yanked mine off. I'm gonna plant mine as soon as the heat goes down. But right now I'm drinking. I want to let you guys know I did put cold water in here because I don't want to put any ice. And this is the honeydew that I'm drinking. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you want to get your woman into, okay, AM, if you want to get her into whiskey, buy that, okay? The honeydew. Right now in the hot heat, it is just fabulous. She would really, really like that.
All right. She's not too much into whiskey, but I'll have her try it. You know, when I go out, like if I go out to a bar or a restaurant, I usually never get a cocktail. I never get beer. I never get wine. I usually just get. Before I met you, I was into Scottish whiskeys like Glenfiddich, with a little bit of water and ice.
Somebody at Bob,
so yeah,
one of the
I don't like it neat.
Yeah, Bob, one of the wrenches. He said send a super chat earlier. Thank you, Bob, earlier for sending the super chat. Over here, he says, what about the Garrison Brothers Cowboy? The Cowboy, I cannot have it in summertime. The only time I have that is if I'm inside in the AC. The Cowboy, it is the best whiskey that comes out of Garrison Brothers. But I'm telling you right now, the most hyped up bottle there should be, the best tasting bottle from Garrison Brothers officially. I'm going to tell you because I own all of them. It is either this one, the Ladybird, or the Guada Laguna Madre. Those are the most delicious right now from Garrison Brothers. The Cowboy, I think many whiskey connoisseurs would enjoy the Cowboy because it's high proof, it's delicious, very rich, very nice, full heat, full flavor. But it's just, there's nothing like this Ladybird. I'm telling you this right now. Nothing. Is
that the expensive one that comes like in the wood box, the Cowboy?
Yes. Yeah, the one that I showed you guys. Yeah, I have a couple of those. They're good. They're good. But I only take those out for certain, like Thanksgiving. Like if I win like maybe 2,000 in a sports bet, if there's a good game going on, if something special, I take out the Cowboy. But man, this Ladybird, it is just, God, it's so good. It's amazing. Really good.
Does Garrison make a affordable whiskey? All their whiskeys are pretty expensive.
Yeah, now when it comes to the Garrison Brothers, they do have their standard. Now, for all of you know, yes, every distillery should have their premium whiskey and their standard one. Their most inexpensive one is about $70. Okay, I mean, it's pretty expensive, but remember, it's from Texas. You're getting a product that the aesthetics of the bottle is beautiful. It's cool. So it's black. The one that I'm talking about is called a small batch. Has a black top. It has a star, but the star is in silver, and it's about $60-something. A little bit hard to find, but that one right there, you could probably use it more for cocktails. But it would be the standard one. It's you know what? It's still, I think anything over $50 is already close to $100. But that's just what they do in Garrison Brothers. They're just trying to beat the allocation because when it comes to certain whiskeys, they go up in price and then the store sells it for more. So it avoids the store from selling it for $200, $300. You get what I mean?
Okay, cool. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I ran out of topics. If you have another topic, you're welcome to add it in there. I went through all the topics I could today. I didn't write. I wrote them down last minute, and I said, "Hey, I'm just gonna do a stream. Let's do a stream on a Sunday when everybody's at church." So that's what I did.
I heard is it Allie and DDLD going to come down to Miami?
I'm pretty sure that they are going to be coming down very soon. I do know they travel a lot. If you all don't know who DDLD and Allie is, they're part of this community. They're part of the fragrance community. And they're cool individuals. They're awesome. They love fragrances. And they got into whiskeys. And they do have some of my cigars. Hopefully they can smoke them very soon. I do know that I think they got some last week. I'm going to be sending more cigars out Monday. But I do know that everybody that does have my own cigars, remember to put them in a cold place. If you have a humidor, put them in your humidor if you can. But yeah, I think cigars, whiskey, and fragrances and watches are just fabulous. It's just amazing.
Are you gonna teach them how to play blackjack or baccarat?
Nah, I don't
No,
want to.
you play Texas. You play poker, right?
Yeah, I can't teach him. I can't teach him that. That's a thing that you gotta learn by yourself. I think last time I taught somebody, they made $500, and they thought they were professional.
Damn.
And then the week after, they were like, "Man, I wish you never taught me." I go, "Why?" Because I lost like $2,500 in one day. I'm like, Jesus Lord, are you serious? I go, who the hell tells you to go out there to act like a professional, you know? But yeah, that's just what it is. But I think we had a good stream here. I had a long stream. I think we're at almost a 2-hour mark. Usually I end it around the 2-hour mark. We're at 1 hour and 54 minutes right now. And, I want to give a shout out to everybody watching, everybody that's rewatching in Iraq, Afghanistan, South Africa. If you're doing some tours over there, I hope you're having a fun time watching this stream. I do know some of my friends, they get sent out there for like a whole year. I do know a couple of them came back recently, and they said that they watched some of my streams in the morning. And some of them were laughing at certain panelists that they were on here. So yeah, it's good that I do these streams for the people Monday morning so they can watch something. I do know it wasn't too funny today, but that's okay. I understand that sometimes the heat gets me. If it gets me, there's nothing I can do. It's just so hot out. I'm sweating my balls out here.
People aren't funny all the time. Sometimes they want topics, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, sometimes they want topics, but yeah, put the topics out there. And yeah, man, I think this stream is good. I do need to talk to you backstage, AM, because I do want to send you something. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, as long as you participate in these chat room, you will eventually get picked by me eventually, and I will probably send you something. You never know what it is. It could be money. It could be anything. But I do want to make sure that everybody gets more interactive with here with the chat room. But yes, Saturdays is the worst day to stream, and Fridays in the afternoon are another worst day because people are working. So I know what days are good, what days aren't, and I know that today I had to do this. But I hope everybody really did enjoy the stream today. And AM, I'm glad you hopped on to add a little bit of something onto the stream. Thank you for hopping on. And I want to end the stream maybe with a little thing that you say, AM. You want to end it with a little thing that you want to say?
Yeah, I think people should watch because Reaper's giveaways are good. He gave me Zahara signature. Oh, Melissa. He gave me Zahara signature tobacco, which is a fantastic fragrance. I love wearing that in the fall and the winter. And so if you watch, you may get something good. Reaper doesn't give away crap.
Yeah, I don't, and I want to let you guys know that I will be. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this super chat up because it's a funny super chat, and I'm gonna keep it up to the end of the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here. And Melissa Villanueva, I'm gonna keep that super chat up. Hogwarts shit she's talking about, because look, in the fragrance community, there's a lot of Hogwarts shit going on. There's a lot of straight dookie topics out there. And I hope you all enjoyed this stream. I'll see you all in the next one. If any of you need any advice of whiskey, remember I have Instagram. Go check me out on Instagram. I think I have 2,500 subscribers or something like that. You could go follow me there. And remember, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. And don't forget, if you hit that notification bell, you're going to be notified when I go live. I'll see you all later. AM, stay right there. I'll talk to you very soon. I'll see you all. See you all.